What's up, Everyday Blades? We got a very nice knife here today. This is Spydercos' most expensive production offering. Currently, this knife is the Drunken. I'm not a fan of the name. I don't hate it, but it just doesn't fit to me. Second thing is I didn't pay $577 for this knife. I bought it on the secondary, and I think I paid like $400, which is I think about the mark, top of the mark, what this knife should cost. But nobody asked me that, so this costs what it costs. Supply and demand determines pricing, and if people are paying it. So that's what it's going to bring. I don't know what it costs to manufacture this knife. They could be losing money on this for all I know. It's just what I feel. It's from handling literally thousands of knives. I've done over 1,000 YouTube videos now, discussing, reviewing, taking apart knives, maintaining them. I have a little bit of knowledge about knives, pocket knives. Anyway, this neither here nor there. We're not going to talk about the price too much today. We're going to talk about the knife. So this is supposedly their cream of the crop, the best they got, and I'm okay with that. If that's what they're saying, that this knife to me meets that criteria. It is made of the, probably, I don't know about best materials, but really, really good materials. It is really, really well built and well executed. The design, it's a little goofy. Maybe they call it the Drunken because of the shape. A lot of people say it looks a lot like the Spidey Chef. I would agree on this platform, but it's quite a bit thicker than the Spidey Chef and has better ergos and much better knife than the Spidey Chef, in my opinion. Number two, one of the things, Spyderco Taichung Factory, which does most of their really nice knives, higher end knives, and do a killer job at it. They do this finish on their blades, this polished stonewash, and it's like glass, and I'm just a huge fan. They do it so well. They chamfer the Spidey hole. And this is S90V as opposed to their standard S30V, which S30V is great. Don't get me wrong. S90V is just a little greater. It's got a nice pivot, good looking carbon fiber with nice milling in it. I mean, there's a lot of micro milling in this knife. A lot of hours on the CNC, I think. Might just be talking on my butt, but those waves in that titanium look like a lot of hours under a CNC machine to me. Got a nice clip. It's got good spring to it. It's minimal. Doesn't stick out too far. It's got a lock bar travel overstop. This knife locks up deeper than most. I would call that an 75-ish% lockup, 80%. That's a lot. People who know what they're talking about say that's just fine as long as it stays there, especially with a lock bar insert. It's not really going to wear. It's hardened steel against hardened steel. So if it were that much lockup with just titanium, probably could cause an issue down the line, maybe. It's rare. They got good lock geometry. That's what makes it last. It's not a sharp point hitting a dull point, rubbing each other. This is two well-mated surfaces. It's got great weight to it. Just doesn't have a lot of weight. Nice titanium backspacer, well done lanyard hole. Probably T8 hardware with probably a T10 pivot. And I just like the feel of this. It's just so well done. The action is just butter. I love it. It's not drop shut, but it doesn't have to be. It just feels good. That jimping on the back almost looks like jewelry. You just feel like you bought a quality tool whenever you buy something like this, and you can use this, and it's not all blasted titanium where it's going to get snail trails and all that stuff in there. It's got some detail to it, and it's carbon fiber, so you can use this and let it bang up against some stuff, and it's not going to look like an old worn out knife after carrying it for a month. Great job. So just to give you a comparison, so let me back up. With your standard Spyderco knives, you get a Spyderco box. No frills, no frills, got a tray in it. With your Tai Chung knives, most of them, you get a pouch. Every now and then they'll throw you a slider and sell a knife with a nice knife, $400 knife with a box. And I don't know if they run low on pouches or what, but it's a nice Spyderco pouch. So that's the way it comes. This one does not come with the box. So if you ever get one without a box and it's just a pouch, understand that that's just the way it comes. Comes with a nice razor edge on it. And, a lot of these knives we get on the secondary, they, like new in box, they're brand new. I mean, this knife is brand new. It doesn't have a nick or a scratch on it. To me, there's no difference in buying this from that guy and buying it directly from Blade HQ or somebody, because it's in the same condition, and I saved a ton of money. So what I was going to say was, this is Benchmade's. To me, they're a direct competitor. I'm a huge Benchmade fan and a huge Spyderco fan. I might lean more towards Spyderco a little bit, but it's only because they have more designs. They put out tons of knives, so there's tons of stuff to like. Benchmade puts out knives regularly, but I don't think they keep up with Spyderco. This is the Benchmade Narrows, and I have just fallen in love with this knife. But this is their retail $520, but it's actually $420 in the stores ish knife. So this is the top of the line for Benchmade, and that's a home run right here too. If I had to choose between the two, I would choose the Benchmade between these two knives. I put a post on the Facebook group the other day and asked, put these two side by side and put which one would you choose, and I swear we had, I don't know how many entries, but it was right down the middle. There was just as many people that love the Spyderco as love the Benchmade. It's just going to be an ongoing 50-50 battle for years. Some guys like one, some guys like both, some guys don't like neither. I just think they put out high quality knives in large quantities for great prices. But not always. Sometimes the prices get out of hand. Their higher end knives get a little crazy sometimes, but supply and demand, we're the ones that keep paying it. So let's look at it against a couple other knives. I've already reviewed this years ago when it first came out, but we're going to take a second look at it. The Rat 1 and Rat 2. Just to kind of give you a size comparison. I won't do a full-blown review. We'll check the weight on it, because the weight is just fantastic. It's not, there's a point on some knives you can almost get too light. It's not much, it doesn't hurt, but if you're looking for perfection, you can almost get too light. 3.7 ounces, fantastic. I'm not going to check the cutting edge because I have cut umpteen things with this. I have used it, so it wouldn't tell us anything. I just love the feel of that glacious, whatever kind of tumbling process they use on that, they do a killer job. The media they use, Medford does something similar with their knives, and it comes out polished like that. I just really like that. I dig that look and that feel. So there it is, guys. The Spyderco Drunken, Spyderco's most expensive production knife. God bless you and your families. Please say a prayer for our country. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. It really helps us out a ton. Our channel is really growing, and we're very grateful to all of you. Thank you very much. Good night.